What is up, my ducks and drakes? Welcome to the Crowded Lake, and today is a very special day here on the Crowded Lake because today is my birthday, June 28th. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves because I hope I am too. I'm not sure because I'm recording this days in advance because that's what you do on YouTube. Can't really make things on the same day. I kind of do forget that when I'm watching YouTube videos, that the YouTube videos were made like days, weeks, months, or even years ago. Because when people are talking directly to you, especially on YouTube and their audience, it's really hard to tell sometimes. So hey, this isn't directly in the moment, they cannot hear you. But anyway, so today's topic, I just kind of want to talk about birthdays and what they bring and being a human, I guess. So birthdays, they've been sadder for me than most days. I don't like birthdays. I get used to being an age and then it kind of clicks, and then also my birthday's in the middle of the summer, which both good and bad news. I am the same age for the whole school year. So first day of school, you ask me, how old are you? I'll say 10. Last day of school, you'd be like, how old are you? I'm 10. So I'm usually the same age all throughout the school year. And because of my age, I'm usually the youngest person in the class. Now that I'm in high school, that's going to change because I could be a sophomore in a room with a freshman, so I probably won't be the youngest anymore. But yeah. Or at least I was on the last cast for a show that we had at our school. So we did this show called And the World Goes Round. And I sang a song about cheating on my husband to cure my depression. And frankly, it was a bop. And I went up to my theater teacher and we were talking, and my friend was like, how old do you think I am? My theater teacher was like, 15. They talked and I'm like, how old do you think I am? And then she's like, 15. I'm like, no, I'm 14. And then she was like, and you sang a song like that? And I'm like, you think being 15 would have changed that? And she's like, well, no, but, and I'm like, yeah. But now I am 15. So yeah. Something that I had to learn very much the hard way, and I'm still trying to process and get through, is that you are going to have to lose a lot of bad people in your life, and you cannot wait for them to walk out on you. Sometimes you have to be the one that walks out on other people. As someone who has been abandoned by multiple people and am very paranoid about that, it is going to be hard, but to become a better person, you have to let people go. And like I said, coming from me, that's one of the hardest things to do. In fact, I am a huge hypocrite because I am currently holding on to 4 people currently that are very toxic, that do not do anything but harm me in the long run, but I keep them around because they make me happy sometimes. That's not good. Please throw those people in the trash. So something cool about birthdays is presents, and I got 4 Care Bears for my birthday this year, which is pretty cool. I got Wish Bear, Togetherness Bear, Tenderheart, and Love a Lot, which you already saw Love a Lot, and you'll get to see the 3 others I mentioned in the Saturday's video. So yeah. Also, I went to my family's house for the week, this past week. So I had a lot of fun there. I got Bluetooth headphones, which, no joke, while editing this and doing other things, I had on for 6 hours and they've yet to run out of battery. I'm impressed. I am so impressed. I don't know what the standard is for battery life on Bluetooth headphones, but I just got some for Christmas and the battery life only lasted for 45 minutes. So going from 45 minutes to 6 hours, not to mention it's not just audio, but on the sides they glow rainbow colors, so you could run lights and play music for 6 hours. And the thing is, they're not even dead yet. But here they are, glowing and playing music and all that. Dang. Another thing that I had to learn growing up that took a second was that it's okay to be childish because people don't really care. You don't really have to grow up as long as you're responsible. Now, let's say you like trains. I like trains. I'm sorry. But let's say you like Thomas the Tank Engine. And you spend your free time watching episodes or playing with toys. And you're 26. That's totally okay. Be you. In fact, could I come over and play with you, please? please. Anyway, so like, let's say you play with them. That's cool. But if you take your time to play with Thomas the Tank Engine toys when you're supposed to like go to work or file your taxes or clean your house or feed your children, that's not good. Just as long as your childish habits or childish interests don't get in the way of being a responsible human being, it's okay. Like, something that I realized is that people looking down on you is the least of your problems. Like, I carry my stuffed animal Barry to school because he makes me feel safe, because my school is right around the corner from a place that makes me feel extremely unsafe, and knowing that that unsafe place is right around the corner makes me feel very unsafe, so I bring Barry around with me in my arms or in my backpack to make me feel better, so I can hug him when I want. He also comes in handy when I'm in choir or like in theater, because I realized that singing to my stuffed animal or saying my lines to a stuffed animal helps me memorize and learn stuff better, as I not only remember it for myself, but Barry remembers it for me so he could retell me things I've learned later on. That sounds crazy. I swear I'm only half crazy. Yeah. And that actually started with choir, because we started doing like after school theater before we even went back to physical school. So once I realized that no one gives us Nikes that I have a stuffed bear, I started carrying it around. No one tries to steal it from me like in middle school. No one gives me dirty looks. I just don't care. And apparently so does no one else. Like, there are times where I'm just sitting there like, okay, it's pajama day. I'm the only one in pajamas, and I'm a giant owl onesie, and I'm holding a bear. I probably look so stupid. Especially since it's 95 degrees in the school and I'm wearing a long sleeve onesie, but sure. Like, people just don't care. And like, I'm saying that for childish habits, but as long as you're not harming anyone else or yourself, people just don't care. Go out and wear bright colors. Go out and cut your hair real short. No one cares, and if they care, then they're dorks and they're dorkadinks, and they should leave your life immediately. And people complain, call them a Karen, walk away, and go dive in a pool because you're too hot, man. Slicks back hair, winks, puts on glasses. Tell me more, did she make you? Yeah, sorry. Now, there is one thing I'd like to admit. It's that Caillou was right in his theme song when he says, "Growing up is not so tough, except when you've had enough." Now, anything's easy until you have enough of it. Like, yeah, I could go and do choir all day, but the moment I get tired of it, it's like, it's hard as heck. But like, choir itself is pretty easy. It's the same with life. It's pretty easy until things start slowing down. Now, I'm not going to be one of those people to be like, just think positively and move on, because that never works. Just, the best thing I could say is to make sure you look out for yourself. And once again, that's very vague and that's very hypocritical of me, but like, when people hear self-care, they think of like a whole day of doing nothing, taking a break from everything, when that's just unrealistic. While you're working, take 10 minutes to walk outside, or heck, take like a longer route in your house if you have one to use the bathroom. Just make sure you're looking out for yourself. Drink plenty of water. Take time off of your screen. I'm not saying shut off the video. Please, I need watch time. I'm kidding, but yeah, Just maybe while you're watching YouTube, put on lotion because your skin is dry. I don't know how this works. Just look out for number one. I believe in you. And with that, I would like to wrap things up. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, I'd like you to click the iCard to see a collab that I did with Madame Ludenberg, who is my friend. We sang For Good from Wicked, so if you want to watch that, that's in the iCard. The links to my social medias are in the description below, like Twitter, Instagram, Wattpad, things like that. Normal stuff like social medias. Since I know there's going to be like at least one birthday wish in the comments, thank you so much for the wishes, because people do that sometimes. And, like always, do your best.